Sure.
Okay, so if you have already known my name and also my education background, everything already, course description, learning outcome, expectation. So we go to what is a research again, and then we will link it to the rest of our lesson today. Okay, so our course is research report writing. So this subject is really, I think is very important because at the end of your, I mean year 2, semester 2, you will be assigned to write a research report to submit to the school in order to graduate from your master degree. So that's why they assign the course to give to you at the year 1, semester 2. Yeah, because research it take time. It's very time consuming task. It cannot finish within a week, a month. Maybe you need to take at least 3 months. Sometimes can be 6 months, or some research can take up to 1 year or 3 years. Okay, it depends on the scope of your work. So let me start with what is research first. So here, like I told you this morning, a research problem is not solved by apparatus. I mean that there is no any machine can solve the research problem. It must be solved in the head of the human, in the head of researcher. Yeah. So there are 2 types of research. I just only quick review on what we have talked this morning. We have pure research, which is mostly working on how to expand the knowledge of the researcher or the group of scholar. And you can see this one is the product of pure research. Okay, when you conduct the research after a period of time, maybe 3 years, 5 years, or some policy take up to 10 years. So you can create one product like this. Okay, and next we're talking about applied research, or sometimes they call it action research. So it research that help you to solve the specific problem. And here is what we get after you conducting this kind of research. You have like annual cost evaluation report or like this. So it's specific problem. And this is the differences between pure research and action research. Research problem and subject. For pure research problem and subject are selected with a great deal with freedom. Okay, so you have your own choice. You can choose whatever you like to do this kind of research. And for action research is narrowly constrained. It means that it's not broad. It demands you need to certify. You do this research in order to certify your employer or your sponsor, or for example, you do it in order to graduate from your master program. And if we're talking about the concern of this tool, the pure research is concerned with internal logic and rigor of the research design. But for action research is with the ability to generalize findings to area of interest to sponsor. For example, like you want to, okay, there is a company coming to invest in Cambodia. They want you to do the market research. They want you to get all the information like GDP of the people, like the group age of the people living in one village or one community. They want to know the popular trend over there, like that. Okay, and if we're talking about the result of true research, normally appear in scholarly journal and have an impact on other in scientific community. But for the action research, the results are used by the sponsor in decision making. For example, you want to conduct a research like does tuition fee affect to the school enrollment? You want to know if you increase the price of the school fee, whether the student, the parent of the student still want their children to study with you or not. So that's why you can do this action research. And what you need to notice it here like this. Pure research is using to improve the knowledge. So it can expand your knowledge. But for action research is used to solve the problem. Okay. So these two is different, but all of them are research. Here, like we talked this morning, for example, you see you met with this scenario. One guy is the politician, 32 years old, and he said that he is honest. And another one is a girl, a prostitute, 29 years old, and she said that she is a virgin. Okay, do you believe in that? Okay, so this one they want to know whether pure or action research. Okay, so you want to know?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Pure research.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because you just want to. Yeah, why?
A prostitute is still a virgin.
Impossible.
Yeah, impossible.
Freedom, this is freedom.
Okay, next, let's see next. How about this one? This happened in our country, right? When we travel along the street, along the road, we always see this kind of thing. And
This kind we can say action research.
Yeah, action research. Yeah.
Because it will be problem, we can solve it.
Yeah, yes, correct. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so it happened everywhere. And how about this one? Idea, action, action, and change.
Oh.
Pure research.
Yeah, pure research. Yes, correct. Because it's talking about the survey. You need to have idea. After that, you need to have action, and then you will bring change. And how about this one?
Action.
Yeah, action research. When you want to do like this, okay, maybe you go there and then you experience by yourself. How can you help? Okay, so this one is the planning of doing a research, whether you are you want to conduct pure research or action research, you need to have this. Okay, you need to have the statement of the problem, literature review, choice of research method, design of study, data collection, analysis of data, write up. That's why they say that research paper is the boring reading article because a lot of things you need to read, and then the result is you work a lot on this kind of project. I call it a project because it takes time. Sometimes it takes up to 6 months, and sometimes it can up to one year. Okay, but when it published, no one read it. Only the one who do the research read it. It's not like the comic books that everyone read it. Okay, and after that we need to we have design of study, data collection, analysis of data, and write up. So all of this is the step to do the research. That's why they say that research is the systematic way of identifying a problem and finding a solution. So that's why they call it systematic. And now we're talking about how to get started with the research. Actually, I'm not sure whether you have you ever been how you ever learn research before, or how you ever conducted it before. Is there any how you ever learned before, or how you ever conducted before? Okay, so it's okay. So now we're talking about how to get started with the research. So in this, I say that you will learn how to distinguish between fact and opinion. It's really important, not only in research. If we talk in general, especially academic writings here, every writing, they want the writer to express their idea. But when they express their idea alone, their argument is not strong enough to convince the reader. Is it right, everyone? If you just only share your own idea without any evidence to support it, do you think that you will convince someone easily to believe in whatever you say? Yeah, that's why it's important that you need to know. Sometimes you need to have your own opinion, but you need to support your argument, your opinion with facts. Okay. And also because when we doing the research, we need to have some document to support our argument or to support our stand. That's why you need to know how to use the library. Have you ever been to the library before? Okay.
I did.
Yeah. Good. It's okay because now internet is very popular, and then you can find all the sources online.
Before I learn near Wat Phnom, I go to National Library.
Yeah. Okay. So do you think that when you go to the library, it's easy to find? Is it easy to find the book you want to read, or difficult?
Difficult.
Very difficult. You can
very difficult.
subsequently.
Yeah. So it seems like it's very difficult and frustrating, because when you go to, you just only have on one topic you want to know about. Okay, for example, Southeast education in Southeast Asia, Dr. Mongol subject, and then you go there are thousands of books, and then you don't know where it is located. So that's why you spend almost a day just only looking for the book. Okay, so that's, and also we need to know how to learn how to use the internet for research. I believe that everyone know how to use Google, right? So you're familiar with using Google? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, like I said earlier, in general, when we're talking about the writing, we want the writer to express his or her own idea, his or her own opinion. So now in this slide, we're talking about facts or opinion. Yeah. When you read article and document, you need to decide which statement are fact and which is someone's opinion. This is a skill which need to be practiced. Also in academic writing, you are often required to express an opinion and support it with concrete facts. Okay. So they want you to express their own opinion, but you need to support it with concrete facts. Okay, what does they mean? Here, facts, they say that facts are objective statement of truth. It means that you cannot change it. Okay, the statement, you cannot change it. For example, at sea level, water boil at 100 degrees Celsius. Women live longer than men, like that. But opinion are subjective statement. It depends on the subject. It based on person belief or attitude. Okay. For example, men are better driver than women. Engineering students do not need to take a lot of English courses. So what happened in Cambodia? If engineering students do not know English and all the engineering book are written in English language, what will happen? What will be happen? Okay. So opinion are subjective statement. If they say subjective, it means that it depends on the subject. Today he's saying this way. Tomorrow he will change his mind. But for fact, which are objective, you cannot change it. It's always true. Okay. So now why do we need this one? It is certainly acceptable to express opinion in academic writing. In fact, most professors want you to express your idea. However, you must support your opinion with factual detail. The more specific you are, the better. Like I say, for example, we study in academic writing, we start with writing a sentence, writing a paragraph, writing essay, writing research essay, writing a report, writing research report, writing thesis. Okay, so many more course to take. That's why if you write only your opinion, you cannot make it long enough, right? For example, if you want to write an essay, so how many parts are there? How many parts are there in one essay?
Three of.
Yeah, three, right? Okay, so we have. Okay, so there are three parts.
Sorry, lecturer.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
W letter. W letter. Yeah. Really miss you.
Okay, so can we continue, everyone?
Yeah, lecturer.
Okay, so I just want to draw your attention only on academic writing. So this one, they say that if you write only your idea on your paper, so it is not strong enough to convince someone to believe in your idea. Okay, that's why you need to have factual detail. For example, I say smoking among teenagers are on the rise, or smoking among teenagers is increasing from day to day. Do you believe in me? If I say smoking among teenagers smoke are increasing every day. So it seems like sometimes you tend to believe in me, but after a few minutes, a period of thinking, after thinking for a while, you say that, oh, it seems not right because my younger brother do not smoke. Okay, like that, that's not smoke. If I say that smoking according to the census conducted by the planning ministry in 2019 said that smoking among teenagers are increasing. So maybe you will believe in my argument because I have some evidence to support, right? So, and then they say that in very formal academic writing, even some statements that are considered fact need further support. In other words, they need specific supporting detail in order to be completely convincing. If you want your paper to be completely convincing to your supervisor or your university, you need to have your opinion plus evidence. Okay. Next. Okay, here are example. For example, teenage smoking is on the rise. Here, this one just only your opinion. It unsupported facts. No other evidence to support this argument, this statement. They say that teenage smoking is on the rise. But this one, look at this one. In 1995, the US Surgeon General reported that more than 3 million teenagers smoke cigarettes. Yeah. So when we're talking about the research, writing report, we want you to support your argument with concrete supporting detail. That's why when you read research paper, you always see a lot of references, right? Many references. Okay? During the time I study, my lecturer said that every paragraph you wrote, or every paragraph on your paper must have at least one reference. Okay, every paragraph must have at least one reference. Okay, so I mean that if, for example, if my research report has 80 pages, so that's why every using maybe I think it's around I can say around, okay, just assume it around 40 paragraphs. So it means that you need to have 40 references. If I do accordingly to my professor advice, so I need to have 40 references for my 40 paragraph. Okay, so that's why I say it's a complicated and time-consuming task for research. But when you conduct it, when you have done it one time already, second time will be easier for you to do. Okay, so now we're talking about how to use the library. When writing a research paper, you will need to spend a lot of time researching articles, particularly from book, periodical, magazine, journal, etc., and the internet. Okay, so when you write a research paper, you need to do a lot of things: researching article, researching research paper, which are related to your topic. Yeah, you need to read, you need to summarize, you need to do the note taking, and then you need to do synthesizing. Okay. I need to upgrade my Zoom a little bit. Oh, you need to spend money on that. Okay. Okay, so we still have 9 minutes more to go. And when it ends, so maybe we need to restart again, right? Restart the Zoom again. Okay, next. Sometimes this is a frustrating process and it can take a while to locate the information you are looking for. Like we talked earlier, sometimes you can spend a whole morning just only looking for one article only. How to locate information. That's why they say that after selecting a topic, read an encyclopedia entry about it. So they have the entry for you. At the library, you can take a look on that. Note down some keyword or phrases that you can use for a more detailed search by using the catalog and index. Look for book by subject. You can look for book by subject, author, or title in the library catalogs. Look for periodical article by subject and author. Use the Google engine or ERIC to look for article on the internet. So here is the way. That's why in the library they always has computer for you. Okay. The last one here like this. If you still cannot find the book you want, point number 5, ask a librarian. Okay, so here we're talking about the system of book classification in the library. There are 2 main systems of classification. Okay, the first one we call it the Library of Congress Classification System and the Dewey Decimal Classification System. In the Hon San Library, located in Royal University of Phnom Penh, we use Dewey Decimal Classification System. This system classifies the book into their subject area. For example, you can look at the code. If it's from 150 to 159, so the subject is psychology. If it's 620 to 629, the subject is engineering, but it's still broad. So that's why they have decimal. Okay, yeah, like this. These areas are further divided using the number after the decimal point. For example, 332.15. If you use this code, you will find International English for Business and Finance. If it's 155.49, you will find the book which is talk about the developing child. Yeah? So this one is just only, I just want to share with you how to use the library, but during this time right now, maybe we don't go to the library. We can use our laptop, search by using the Google, search by using Google, and then you can find what you need. But you need to have, you need to know the keyword. Okay. Yeah. Using internet, some of your research will probably take place on the internet, a vast network of computers that can communicate with one another. When you are logged on the internet, often by using browser such as Google Chrome, Microsoft Internet Explorer, this one you know already. The most common way to locate relevant online sources is to use the internet search tool, search engine. Like you go to the google.com, and then you have the one tab with search at the end. You can write your keyword in that box, and then you search. Other than that, you click search, you will find the book that you want. Okay, this one this one you already know it. Okay, virtual library, maybe I will send this PowerPoint slide to our group Telegram, and then you can take a look later for all of this. You can try it. Okay. And here, one thing I want you to know about name and surname, why it is important. Because when you write in text citation, we have citation and references. The way that they use the source to support the opinion. So they want you, at least you need to identify, for example, the author or the writer name. We have family name, last name, surname, first name, name, your name. David T. William. When we're talking about how to write in library catalog or in research paper, they will write William, David T. It is important to be able to recognize with our family name around the world. Below are some points that will help you to understand. Okay, this one, let me bring this one down. Okay, they said that in English, the family name is usually written last. For example, John Smith. That's why you need to be familiar with that. Because if you cannot distinguish between family name or surname and name, you will find it hard when you write in text citation or you write references. In ASCII, family name is usually written first. Yokimoto Suki, when two authors have the same family name, use the initial of the first name to put them in order. Yeah, William David T, William Robert. If a name is linked by a hyphen or an apostrophe, then it is the part of family name. Okay. Some names include separate elements such as Wonder, Wonder, Della, Al, or Al. Okay, so we still have 3 minutes. Do you have any question? And after that, we will have 10-minute break.
Question
then
less.
Hello. Yes, please.
No question, teacher. No questions about this point.
No question, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Question less,
so
lecturer.
it's okay. It's okay. So it's just only the first week. Okay, so then we will have 10-minute break. And after that, I will send you one more link, Zoom link, for the new Zoom link for you to click and join our second session.
Yes.
Okay, so if you do not have any question, I will stop sharing right now, and then you can have a break. And then 10 minutes later, we will start our second session.
Yeah, lecturer.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, thank you.